Welcome guys. In this video we're looking at the smarter the woman, the more difficult it is to find a man. And watch the end as I'll share the aphrodisiacs you can use to get your man instantly in the mood. You know that you're a catch, right? You are smart, you are successful, you are pretty, you're fun and full of awesome experiences. When combined, make you a very interesting person. I know deep down you are aware of this, but just in case the lack of male attention has made you forget, I wanted to be sure you were reminded. For some reason, even though you're full of confidence and smart, you still remain ridiculously single. So before you pull hair and start doubling yourself down so guys will call you, let me also remind you of this. It's not your fault. Men, the majority at least it seems, love the idea of a smart, strong woman, but could never actually date one. Since you're watching this video, take a second and hit the subscribe button and support me to bring even better video topics if you're not yet subscribed to this channel. Thank you. Now, let's dive into it. A recent study put male college students in a room to take a test with a college-aged girl. Afterward, the results were handed out and the testers asked the men if they found the girl attractive and would want to date her. The men who believed the woman had done better on the test than they did tended to rate her as a less attractive and showed less desire of dating her. While these results might seem really annoying and kind of sad, it's important not to freak out. This is a good thing. Why the hell will you want to date a man who was intimidated by your awesome brain? Thank the guys who don't even try to date you because they know they couldn't handle it. So spend your days doing your damn and trust that the right smart man will come along when it is meant to be, and you'll much rather wait for him anyway. As promised, let's look at the 6 aphrodisiacs to get your man instantly in the mood. Although the holidays are an exciting time, we often fall a victim of exhaustion from the traveling, family gatherings, and traditions, and it can be difficult to keep things interesting as a couple. Aphrodisiacs are a great way to spice up your relationship during the holiday season and these cold weather months. Aphrodisiacs are known to help to keep the romance alive and trigger the feelings that can get you turned on. Eating or doing certain things can get you in the mood and will have you and your partner craving for more. The holidays are a busy time and it can be hard to find a room to be intimate with each other. Creating new and exciting experiences by adding aphrodisiacs to your schedule will elevate your relationship and libido. Spicing things up can be a way to show each other that you care and know how to have a good time. Experiencing something new after all the seasonal festivities that come with the end of the year will make this holiday season the year you and your buyer will never forget. Let's go through the 6 aphrodisiacs to get him instantly in the mood. Number 1, grab a fork. We've heard all about aphrodisiac effects of chocolate and oysters. Why? Because food is one of the best and the easiest ways to stimulate your sex life. I mean, everyone has to eat, right? Dark chocolate, bananas, avocados, and chilies have been proven to help stimulate blood flow and increase the release of endorphins and hormones that make your desire to get down and dirty. Number 2, drink up. Drinking will put you in the mood as well. Red wine and coffee are known to be great ways to promote healthy blood flow and stamina. Having this type of stimulants will keep you engaged throughout the night for whatever activities you and your partner get into. Number 3, head to the gym. On the opposite spectrum, doing physical activities together can be a great to help light the sparks between you and your significant other. Working out and increasing blood flow elevates your heart rate at all while releasing endorphins that lift up your libido Exercise also rids the body of stress, one of the biggest sex drive killers of all time. Number 4, let your feelings out. I love you. Those three simple words can make all the difference. Telling each other how you appreciate and care for them promotes intimacy, and well, one thing leads to another. Let your partner know how much you want them. Get busy outside the bedroom. While the comfort of your bedroom may seem perfect, it can get old. Try hooking up in different locations, whether it be in a living room or in the back of your car, or a new atmosphere is all that it takes to ignite excitement and adventure in your relationship. Number 6 is to role play with your partner. Be someone else for the night. Grab a pilot's hat and get your flight attendant or let your police officer for the night arrest you for being naughty. Being someone else for a short period of time can be thrilling and fulfill some of your fantasies. Wearing costumes is not just for Halloween. The two sexy aphrodisiacs that will make him fall for you instantly. Sorry, chocolate lovers. After extensive review, researchers have just declared that there are two other sexy aphrodisiacs that are more potent and they're natural to boot. According to Telegram, saffron and ginseng are on top of the aphrodisiac's food chain, so to speak. A team of scientists found that two natural substances improve sexual function and libido more than chocolate. Also, if you love a nice glass of wine, I hate to break it out to you, it's not doing you any favors in the sex department. As stated, that even though wine has been proven to arouse lust, it actually impedes performance. Worst news ever. But here's something that will cheer you up. Saffron is a spice cultivated from the flower saffron cockers. It is commonly used in the Spanish, Italian, and Indian cuisine. Apparently, its reputation as a sexual drug spans thousands of years. For starters, its reference in the Hebrew Bible, famously erotic Song of Solomon, and the Cleopatra reportedly added it to her baths so to enhance lovemaking. In even better news, ginseng, which is a root native to the northern China, Korea, and Siberia, actually function as a natural form of Viagra. Say what? There are so many health perks to eating ginseng. In addition to being used in energy drinks and as treatment for type 2 diabetes, it's traditionally considered a treatment for sexual dysfunction in men. In 2002 studies conducted by the Southern Illinois University School of Medicine confirmed ginseng sexual effects by demonstrating that it boosts the libido and the performance of the lab rats. While studying the science behind the aphrodisiacs, researchers found dozens of other consumable substances, among them yohimbe, and chemical found in yohimbe trees in West Africa, and maca root, a mustard plant from the Andes, and muria pauma, a flower from Brazil. Although chocolate stimulates chemicals that affect the brain levels of serotonin and endorphins, scientists couldn't find a direct link between chocolate and sexual satisfaction. So, chocoholics, I feel your pain. But even though saffron and ginseng are considered effective natural aphrodisiacs, does that mean that they are better than alternative methods, such as pharmaceutical drugs? The answer is yes. In fact, I champion the use of natural aphrodisiacs over the synthetic drugs. In fact, I champion the use of natural aphrodisiacs other than synthetic drugs. One thing, ginseng and saffron does not cause side effects like headaches or muscle pain. Plus, Viagra only prolongs performance. It doesn't boost the libido like an old-fashioned dish of saffron and rice. So, want to spice up your sex life? Try adding this sexy aphrodisiac to your next meal. So, what is the secret and most powerful aphrodisiac in the world? Apparently, research reveals that food is the ultimate sex toy. Food is the ultimate metaphor for sex. How else can you make someone happy by putting something inside of them? There are 5 foods that are considered aphrodisiacs. These include chocolate, oysters, watermelon, alcohol, phallic or vaginal foods like strawberries and bananas. An interesting fact that I will point out is that four out of the five had very little or no actual physical or chemical reason why they would be lipido boosters. Alcohol was moderately effective as they impacted lipido in a measurable way, unless you imbibe too much. That strongly suggests real sex organ and the strongest, most powerful aphrodisiac is your mind. We know that dopamine, one of the chemicals produced by the brain, is responsible for cravings of all kinds. Unchecked, dopamine will turn you into an addict, and it doesn't care if you're addicted to alcohol, chocolate, or orgasms. In fact, an addictive personality will likely be addicted to all those and more. But did you know that the frontal lobe of your brain, which regulates associative memory, is the real aphrodisiac at work? Associative memory is a part of the memory that helps us to link things together. For example, the smell of ocean reminds you of a great summer vacation. It helps us to link stimuli to certain sexual responses as well. For example, let's say that your partner took you out for a romantic dinner. The food was perfect and you connected deeply and you had mad, passionate sex on the floor of the living room when you got home. The next time that you go to a restaurant or even to the same meal at a different restaurant, your frontal lobe will trigger the associative memory and you will become sexually aroused of the associative. The strength of association will determine how quickly and powerful the arousal becomes. If you go to that restaurant a second time and end up in a fight, it will disassemble the original association. However, if you have another passionate and love-making session, the association will get even stronger. You can use this to your advantage by consciously creating association for yourself, and you can have lots of fun experimenting and creating stronger associations. We have shared the smarter the woman, the more difficult it is to find a man. In addition to the aphrodisiacs that you can use them to get your man instantly in the mood. This has enabled you to master your man. But remember, this is not everything that you need to know about men, as you need to watch the video, things to do to never fall out love on this channel. Before we forget, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to keep winning in your relationship and marriage. Thank you.